Proverbs 5:11 and 12. And you mourn at the end when your flesh and your body are consumed, and say, how have I hated the instruction of my heart, despised reproof. You know, oftentimes we hate being corrected, but if we're God's children, He's going to correct us. In spite of the fact that we don't like it, it is what's best for us because it draws us closer to Him. Okay, Joshua 4, 1 through, go to verse 8, so 1 through 7, or 1 through 7. Joshua 4, 1 through 7. And it came to pass when all the nations were clean, passed over Jordan, that the Lord spoke unto Joshua, saying, now this is after they get circumcised, after they get pure, their covenant is filled with them, and they heal up and everything, and then God speaks to them. So oftentimes, if we're not doing what is right, God ain't going to give us further instruction. God may give us to get us to do what's right, what He's already told us to do, further instruction on that, but He ain't going to give us new instruction to do something different until we're taking care of what He wants us to take care of to begin with. In verse 2, take your 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe. Take you 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe a man, so one from each tribe. And command ye them, saying, take you hence out of the midst of the Jordan, out of the place where the priest's feet stood firm, 12 stones, and carry them over with you, and lay them down in a lodging place, where you shall lodge this night. So they were to take 12 stones. Stones, our faith is built on a rock, solid rock, faith in Christ. Stones stood for great building places. Stones also were made into altars. Their worship is to be solid and should build us up. If it's not doing both, we're not doing it right. Verse 4. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared of the children of Israel out of every tribe, a man. So he follows God's instruction exactly. And Joshua, God didn't tell him which man to choose. That was up to Joshua. God just told him one of every tribe. God sometimes leaves a decision up to us, and He does with Joshua. And He's like, as long as one's from every tribe, that way everybody's represented. And Joshua said unto them, pass over before the Lord into the midst of the Jordan, take you up every man you a stone upon his shoulder, according unto the number of the tribes of the children of Israel. So one each stone. This may be a sign among you, that when your children come, saying, what mean ye by these stones? Then ye shall say unto them, because the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, when it passed over the waters of the Jordan were cut off, and these stones shall be memorial unto the children of Israel forever. You know, sometimes we need to be left with a reminder. Sometimes we need a place where we can go to remember what the Lord's done for us. But we also need to be willing to tell the next generation what the Lord's done for us. Oftentimes we miss and don't as much as we should. If we train up the next generation in the ways that they should be trained up, then there's hope in Christ in the next generation because we've taught them. But if we don't remember what Christ has done for us, our teaching will not be as effective.